Morning everyone at Different Strokes, hope you're really well, and today we are going forwards again with our level 3 exercise session. So obviously do please join in, either live. If you are doing it live, just give us a thumbs up so we know that you are training along with us, or if you're doing this on the recording, please do again, just let us know that you've completed this specific exercise session by either giving us a thumbs up or a comment, so we can obviously keep track of who's doing this, which would be great. So today we're going to start with seated exercise. We're going to do a full body mobility seated session to start with, and then we're going to progress on to some weighted exercises. So please use your top of the range weights, whether they're your cans, baked beans, whatever you've got, or your dumbbells. We'll be needing to use those in this morning's session as well, just to do a bit of upper body resistance work. And then towards the end of the session, we will transition to some standing exercises, and we'll finish with our stretch off from a standing position as well today. But just to get started, we'll just gently pick up those knees, alternate sides, lifting your knees up as high as you can, and just really focus on your range of movement here. So we're not interested in speed, it's just trying to get those knees up as high as you can. On your stroke affected side, if you do need to give it a little lift up with your stronger hand, that's fine too. Just really work on the range of movement, pulling those knees up as high as you're able to. That's fantastic. Okay, we're now going to stretch our legs forward. So alternate legs again. Just give them a little kick out in front of you. Again, alternate legs. Really stretch them out. Push those legs forwards. That's fantastic. Well done. Keep that going. Okay, what we're going to do now is put one leg straight out in front of us and just try and raise the leg up and down with a straight leg. Up and down. So we're working from the hip, lifting from the hip and thigh muscles. Just lift that leg up and lower it down. And you can even point your toes forwards to get that extra bit of range going through the front of the leg. Working all the muscles in your leg together. Fantastic. And we'll do the same on the other leg. So stretch the other leg forwards, point your toe, raise the leg up and down. Try and keep it as straight as you can. Again. Fantastic. Keep that going. Okay, that's great. We're now going to take one knee out to the side and bring it back in, and then do the same with the other leg, out and into alternate legs, tap them out to the side, bring them back in. Again, if you need to give one leg a bit of a lift and a lift back, that's absolutely fine. Just do what you can to help yourself perform the movement to the best of your ability. And I'm sure you're all doing fantastic, so keep that going for us. Okay, fantastic. We're going to work and engage the core muscles now. So we're going to do the same movement, but we're going to take both legs out together and both legs in. So both legs out, both legs in. Try not to lean back on your chair and do it like that. You want to be nicely upright, shoulders tall, knees out, knees in. Appreciate that will be very tough for you, but just do your best with it. Even if you just take your legs out and in a little bit, that's still really good, working those core muscles. You'll certainly feel them when both those feet come off the floor. Good, a few more to do of these. Fantastic, okay, take your right hand down towards your left toe, then sit yourself up again, then take the left hand down towards the right. So keep going, alternate across the body. If you need to go to both sides with the same hand, that's fine too. Just obviously rotate one way then rotate to the outside of the other foot. Okay? But keep it going, alternates if you're able to, single hand if you need to. We're just rotating and reaching forwards and across. Fantastic. Keep yourself sat up right now. We're going to still rotate and push the arm forwards this time. So rotate and push. Those arms will come stretching and reaching across your body. Give one that pull over if you need to on the affected side. Just really reach those arms out, much as you can. Fantastic. Keep working there. And we're then going to push those arms up and across. So twist and reach. Try and raise those arms as high as you can. Really push up. And if you turn your head as well, so keep your eyes on your fingertips as they go up and across, you'll be able to rotate even a bit more around just naturally from your body position. Okay, let's give those arms a rest and work through the neck. Just turn your head side to side. And then down and up. Look down and tilt your head back, looking down and up. And then ear to shoulder, side to side, just with a little pause in the middle so you're not throwing your head around. Just gently head up to the side, head up to the side. Fantastic. Keep going. Brilliant. So we're going to work into our shoulders now. So lift your shoulders up as high as you can and let them flop down again. So high shoulders and then bring them down. So with this one, just really focus on bringing those shoulders as high up towards your ears as you can. That's great. We're now going to roll those shoulders forward. So lift them up and pull them forwards. Again, you could do it single side if you wish. And then do a few on the other side. And then shoulders backwards. So lift and pull them back. Again, if you wish to do it single side, you can. Okay, brilliant. We're now going to rotate the arms forwards like a swimming front crawl motion. So you can take one arm forwards and back and then the other arm forwards and back. Just alternate sides. Again, feel free just to grab that affected stroke side if you need to and just work on rotating that one round and round to the best of your ability. Otherwise, swimming forwards. And then rotate those arms back the other way. So bring one arm back round and then the other one back round. Fantastic. We're now going to aim to cross your hands over and then take them wide. Cross them over and wide. Now, if you're able to do this with both arms together, try and change which hand goes on top. So left hand on top, then right hand on top. So you're just moving those arms up and down as we're rotating round. Great, and now alternate arms pushing up. So straight up from the shoulder. Raise those arms up high as you can. Fantastic. And then finally, before we get onto our weighted exercises, we're just going to warm up the hands and wrists. So what we'll do first of all, squeeze your hands together and then open them out, squeeze and open, squeeze and open. You can obviously work to manipulate your stroke affected side if you wish. So when you squeeze, a really tight squeeze and then let the hands come out. Really good exercise, this one, for grip strength. So when you're picking things up, it's helpful to obviously strengthen those muscles. And now we're going to just gently rotate our hands under and over. Again, manipulate your hand under and over should you wish. That's great, fantastic. Keep that going. Working on that range of motion, rotate those hands around as much as you can. Okay, fantastic, well done. Very good mobility stuff there. Seated, feel free to grab a drink whenever you wish. And then we'll be going on to our weighted exercises. So grab your cans of food or your dumbbells, or if you've got wrist straps, you can obviously put those on, or you don't need to use any weights at all. That's fine too. Okay, you can just copy the movement still. So what we're going to do, we're going to do each exercise for 2 sets and lasting 30 seconds each. That will allow people who are using just a single arm at a time to really focus on doing each arm individually. If you wish to do both arms together, then obviously use 2 weights and you can do that. So the first exercise we're going to do here is a bicep curl. So you're going to have your hands down by your sides and then lift your knuckles up towards your shoulders and then down again. So away you go with that one for 30 seconds, either single hand or both together. And then we'll change after 2 sets to another exercise. Well done. So really stretch those arms down and then pull them up, knuckles to shoulders. Working your upper body strength and endurance with a bit of resistance here. 10 more seconds. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Take a good break there. And then obviously for those of you working a single side, swap now to your other arm. And again, we're going to do those same bicep curls. Okay, so away we go. Hands down, knuckles up. Keep it going, down and up. Well done. Keep focusing on that range of movement still. So try and get those arms as straight as you can by your sides. And then obviously keep the elbows tucked in and pull those knuckles up to your shoulders to work your bicep muscles in the upper arm. 10 more seconds for you. Brilliant, well done, fantastic. Take a rest again there. That's really good. We're going to move on to another exercise now. We're going to work our shoulders from the lateral side, so the side of your shoulder. And we're going to do that by raising one arm up by the side and then down, and then to the other one, up and down. Okay, away you go. If you want to keep working the same arm again, if you're working those single arms at a time, obviously you can do that. If you want to do both together, it's a bit harder, but again, work within your ability. It's 30 seconds for 2 sets. If you're able to do that, go ahead. On that stroke affected side as well, just feel free anytime just to manipulate your arm with the other. In other words, give it a prod or a poke out to the side. That's it. Good, good. Keep going. The idea of these exercises are for you just to get a good idea of what to do rather than copying them like for like. I want you to be able to achieve a good session. So good, keep it going, arms up and down. Last few seconds on this one. And then relax there. Fantastic. For those of you working on that single size, you can now swap arms. If you're doing alternate, you could try and do both together for a little bit of a challenge if you wish. Okay. Okay, here we go again. So raise those arms up and down for 30 seconds. Well done. If you are timing 30 seconds when we do these, you'll probably realise that I've probably bought a different watch to you, and my 30 seconds might be slightly different, but we'll do our best to get in and around that figure. Fantastic, keep it going. Last few reps for you to do now. Fantastic. Take a good break again. Well done, everybody. And we're going to move on to another exercise again. Okay, so this exercise, we're going to do a bent over row. So we're going to lean forward slightly. Try and keep a nice flat back still. Let me show you from a different position. That might be more helpful. So leaning forwards there, try not to arch down like this. So you want your shoulders up. So hands down, and we're going to pull those elbows up towards your ribs with the hands, and then down again. Either single arm or both together, and away you go. So working your back muscles and the back of the arms on this one. Good, 5 more seconds for you. And then take a good rest again. Well done. We'll do a second set of that, allowing you to change arms should you wish. Otherwise, we'll just do both together again. That's it. So when you're resting, just sit yourself up. Give that lower back a rest from holding your core muscles. And then come forwards again slightly, shoulders up nice and tall while we're leaning forwards. And again, pull those elbows back and down. Hands up towards your ribs. Good, fantastic. Quite a tight movement. Obviously, arms aren't used to going back that way. That's why it's even better to work those muscles that don't usually get a lot of engagement from our daily activity. And do one more rep, pull them up, and then take a rest again. Fantastic. We're going to do 2 more exercises with our upper body. Okay, so 4 more sets altogether. The next one we're going to do is a straight arm raise, so working the front of the shoulders and your back supporting muscles. So you want to be sat up nice and tall with your knuckles facing down towards the floor, and we're going to raise the arm or arms out in front of you. So nice and straight, and then down, or both together, out and down. So your knuckles are in line with your shoulders as you raise them forwards. You keep that going, it's fantastic. Either single arm, both together, or you can alternate. Good, really suck those core muscles in as well when we're doing this one. So squeeze your abdominals. 1 more rep. That's great, fantastic. Have a break, and then we'll do a second set of that. So when I say use your core muscles and squeeze your abs, it's basically just tense in. So we want to really squeeze that middle section as you lift, because those core muscles are going to be working extra hard then. as you raise those arms up to keep your body nicely aligned, nice, upright and tall. Okay, let's go again. Either change arms or both together, or return it. Five more seconds, all the way to the end. Keep it going. Fantastic, well done. We'll do one more exercise. That's great. Well done, everybody. And we'll make it a full body exercise. Why not? Get as much work we can done in the time that we train for. So we're going to touch the toes with either one hand or both, and then raise them all the way up, high as you can. So it'll either be both hands down, then up, or one at a time, down and up. Okay, so we'll do that now for 30 seconds on the first one. Away we go. That's good. So you want to lean forwards. Again, remember to keep your shoulders up as tall as you can all the way through the motion. So try not to tuck your head down in between your knees. And shoulders up nice and tall when you lift those arms up. Don't do it too quickly. It's just a nice controlled movement is what we're looking for. One more, fantastic. And we'll do one more final set before we come up to standing. So feel free to have a little break again, swap hands if you need to. And we go again, last 30 seconds with your weights, down and up. Just focus on those core muscles, keep your shoulders, pull them back and upright. Last rep. Fantastic, well done. Okay, so put your cans or your weights away now and safely come up to a standing position and be behind a chair or your walking frames. We'll have somebody there to help and support you with these exercises we're going to do. Just position my screen so my head's not cut off. There we go. All right, fantastic. So what we're going to do first of all, it's a simple step forwards and then a step backwards, okay? So you can stay in contact with your chair with one hand if you wish. Step forwards and big step back. Step forwards, big step back. Good, good. And be sure to change which foot you first step forwards with. And then back, yeah? So you just get the benefit of working your non-dominant side as you're stepping as well. And if you feel safe to take your hand off, then you can obviously do that as well. That'll work your stability, especially with stepping back. Just be extra careful if you are stepping back with your hand off. You know your surroundings and your feet are firmly planted on the floor. Okay, that's great. We're now going to do a side step. So again, you can hold on to your chair if you wish, do a step to the right, and then a step to the left. So nice big step, either side, side to side. Or again, if you wish to do that without holding on, then again, just go nice and steady, be safe. And just make sure you really step those feet as wide as you can, and bring the heels together again. Okay, that's brilliant. Well done. So stand sideways onto a chair. We're going to do a balance exercise where we're standing just on one leg. Okay. We're going to do it for a maximum of 30 seconds and we'll either be holding on or off depending on your ability. Okay. And I'll tell you every 5 seconds where we're at in the 30 seconds. And if you could just let us know, so drop a comment, how many seconds you did on your left leg and your right leg, and obviously whether it was holding on or not holding on, because this will be good accountability for yourself to progress this as we do it going forwards. So just to demonstrate what we're going to do, holding on, just going to lift one leg up very slightly, and then I'll count you through every 5 seconds. Okay, so just let us know to the nearest 5 seconds how you did. If you wish to do it without holding on, again, it would just be like that. Okay, and then we'll swap to the other leg. So here's the first one. Be nicely upright, nice and steady. Hold your chair and lift your knee. Now, there you go. There's 5 seconds. Keep it going. 10. 15. 20. 25. And 30 seconds. Well done. Have a rest. And just you'll find that the other hip works quite hard as your knees up. Yeah. So give that hip a bit of recovery. And then we can do the same on the other leg. So remember what leg that was. Remember whether it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 or 30 seconds that you can do. And we'll do the same on the other leg now. Ready? Where you go. There's 5. And 10. 15. 20. 25. And 30. Brilliant, fantastic, well done. So we're going to just do one more balance exercise. If you want to make a note of that, either just write it in the comments at the end of the session or do it now by all means. And then we're going to have a little stretch. Okay, so next exercise, we're just going to do what we call a tightrope walk or a tandem stand. So you're going 1 foot in front of the other, and then put the other foot directly in front of the other, and then again, and then do it backwards. 1 foot behind, 1 foot behind. Okay, recommend that you are close by to your chair when doing this one, either holding on, or if you're not, just hover your hand there, or have someone there to support you, because you may notice every now and again you have an extra little wobble on this one. It's quite a tough exercise. And what I'd say with this one as well is try not to look down at your feet, look forwards, okay? And that will just actually improve this exercise a lot more for you. Focus on a still object out in front of you. Good, couple more to do. That's fantastic. Well done, everybody. So we're now going to do just a bit of range of movement flexibility from standing. So take your feet wide and take one hand, with one hand holding the chair down towards the floor, or both down if you wish. So just leaning forwards, stretching out the back of those legs. Hold it there. Just let those hands hang down. Keep your feet wide and come up to standing, and we're going to gently lean back and push the hips forwards. So again, you can hold onto your chair and do this, or put your hands on your waist. Just gently leaning back. I'll show you from a different angle, it might be more beneficial. Yeah, not leaning back too much, just very gently pushing those hips forwards. Come back upright again and bend to one side. If it's beneficial for you to slide your hand down and get a bit further, you can do, if you've got that movement. And then we'll do the same on the other side, stretching down. And then upright again, and let's make sure we stretch off those arms after all those arms we did. So link your hands together or grab the wrist and reach your arms forwards. If you want to do this sitting down, please do as well, if you feel safer to do so. Raise those arms out in front of you, really push them. And then raise them up above you. Good, and then take one arm across and pull the arm in. And we're going to do the same on the other arm, finally. That's absolutely fantastic. Give yourself a great clap because that was a really good session. Doing lots of lots of upper body work with the dumbbells or your cans. They're really good exercises for you to continue with. So obviously, if you want to do this session again, just watch it on the Facebook group on the Rewind, or if you also go onto the YouTube channel with Different Strokes Charity, I'm sure a link will be on the Facebook group. You'll be able to see all the past sessions if you've only just joined us. So thanks for coming on. Remember to put your comments in with how you did on the single leg balance test. We're going to keep an eye on that as we go through the weeks. But I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a fantastic rest of your week and see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.